for South Australia, and Adelaide Comets welcome you to LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park for round 12 of the RAA Men's and National Premier League of South Australia games today. The match between Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets is scheduled to begin at 2:30 p.m. Not far away at all. Going through the lineup for today, ladies and gentlemen, for the Modbury Jets. Number 1, Alexander Woodland. Number 4, Cameron O'Doherty. Number 6, Patrick McGregor. Number 7, Liam McKay. Number 9, Hamish McKay. Number 10, Captain Jesse Francesca. Number 11, Francesco Shimizi. Number 12, Zakaria Abdullahi. Number 13, Daniel Victoria. Number 22, Matthias Eloisi. And number 27, Nicole Wuhu. For the Adelaide Comets, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Captain Daniel Vaughan. Number 5, Matthew Chandler. Number 6, Nicholas Vatenos. Number 7, Jake Dorsey. Number 10, Anthony Marulababos. Number 11, Jaden Labasso. Number 17, Aizen Tapafiris. Number 21, Nicholas Ikonomopoulos. Number 22, Nisan Park. Number 27, Harry Thomas. Number 56, Damien Amudu. Ladies and gentlemen, game is starting at 2:30 p.m. In the meantime, come on up to the crossbar, grab yourselves something to eat, something to drink. There's also a competition happening up here for your chance to win a Johnny Walker Black Label. Come on up, find out what you need to do. Get the number, get the square for a very small donation. Steak sandwiches up here are fantastic. Come on up, grab yourself something to eat. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies. On the bench for Modbury Jets, we have Ali Hakim, Luca Decisio, Christian Diogenio, Lachlan Wilson, Tobias Mercer, Christian Tassotti, and on the bench for the Adelaide Comets, ladies and gentlemen, Philip Faravecchia, Luis Felipe Oliveira Lobo, Joshua Langili, Ranayoti Politis, Deng Deng, and Yanni Dramonte.
sound check for your guy now. I can just speak a few lines if you want.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, also known as Ellis Park, home of the Adelaide Comets, for this RAA men's NPL South Australia match between the host side Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets. A lovely, well, I was going to say winter's afternoon, but we are still in the very last few days of autumn, so a lovely autumnal afternoon, I'll say, here at Adelaide. Camera trained on the club rooms at Adelaide Comets. I'm your host today, I'm David Grant, joined by Sukan, and I'll be taking you through the next 90 minutes of football here. Can't wait. Comets are 8th on the ladder after 11 rounds. They've won 5 and lost 6. They beat Playford last week away, but prior to that had lost 3 in a row. A win today and Comets will go 7th. And even a draw can take them up to 7th, depending on the outcome of Playford versus Croydon, who are both immediately above them on the ladder. Modbury Jets come into this game 10th on the ladder on 10 points. They've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 7. They did lose last week to Adelaide United, and they can't catch Parahills Knights above them, as they are 5 points ahead even if they win. But if they draw or lose today and Croatia Raiders win, Modbury Jets will drop to 11th of the 12. These are the two lowest scoring teams in the league, but don't let that put you off watching, folks. They also have very tight defences. It's a tight match in prospect, really. Just take you through the lineups. Adelaide Comets lining up as follows: the goalkeeper and captain Daniel Vaughan. He's number 1, number 5 Matthew Chandler, 6 Nicholas Vatanos, 7, Jake Dorsey. 10, Anthony Mavrolambados. 11, Jaden Labasso. 17, Ethan Karkofiris. 21, Nicholas Economopoulos. 22, Minsoon Park. 66, Damien Luich. And number 27, Harry Thomas, comes into the squad in the absence of the injured Nathan Dimu. For Modbury Jets, the lineup as follows: the goalkeeper Alexander Woodlands, he's number 1. Number 4, Cameron O'Doherty. 7, Liam McCabe. 9, Hamish McCabe. 10, Jesse Francesca. 11, Francesco Simitsi. 12, Abdulai. 13, Daniel De Troya. 27, Jockey Wall. Number 6, Patrick McGregor. And 22, Matthias Aloisi. You might have to pardon the noise of the parrots in the background. I understand they're coming through loud and clear. We are in the parklands here. Ellis Park, home of the Adelaide Comets, for this round 12 match. Park 24, as I knew it as a youngster. Also Tampa Wardley, its indigenous name. And we acknowledge them too. Referee today, Daniel Faulkner, is assisted by Jurai Tan and Samuel McLeod-Barnwell. Last meeting between these two sides on the 23rd of February was round 1. This is the first of the second round of games, if you like. Modbury Jets scored first in that through Liam McCabe in the 56th minute. The Adelaide Comets came good. Aladni Rabona scored twice in 3 minutes, before Jaden Labasso scored just towards the end of that match. It finished 3-1 at Smith Partners Stadium. Last year the Jets won 3-0 at home, and it was a 1-0 draw at this ground. Last time Modbury Jets won away actually at Adelaide Comets was way back in round 17 of 2015 season at the SA Athletic Stadium. That finished 2-1 with Liam Miller and Kieran McNally scoring for Modbury Jets, and Joel Friel scoring Comets' only goal. Only one player from that game is still playing, and that's Tim Henderson. Tim Henderson doesn't start today. He's out for a few weeks with the concussion rule after picking up a head knock last week. Their safety paramount, of course. But Henderson drops out, and the other change for them from last week is Dr. Gavros, who also drops out. But Patrick McGregor and Matthias Aloisi, the two players coming in to the Modbury Jets squad for this match this afternoon. Modbury Jets have got the kick-off, and the referee Daniel Faulkner manages to take his watch, checks that we have 22 players all present and correct, and we are underway with McCabe striding through the middle. Tries to find Shibitsi, but it doesn't come off. Cameron Doherty makes his way into the middle of the park now. The tussle there. Ball comes out to this near side, and it will be a Modbury Jets throw. Taken by Cameron O'Doherty. Jets playing in their somewhat unfamiliar sky blue top to avoid the clash with Comets, excuse me. Liam McCabe now. Ball comes back out to Jesse Francesca, the captain. He goes back to Matthias Aloisi, who gets his first touch. He plays it out wide to the far side. Shimizi on the far side now. Crosses into the middle. Ooh. And eventually the header came in there from Francesco Shimizi. But it's held comfortably by Daniel Vaughan. Vaughan with the kick now. Goes long. Labasso is the target. He gets the best of Jockey Wall, and he has possession. Labasso tries to play it out to Mavrolambados. Didn't quite get there, but he retrieves it again. Pass is easily intercepted by McCabe. Eventually cleared by Aloisi. He goes long. There's one for Shimizi to chase. Chandler in there firmly. Shimizi still has it. He's up his options. Opts to go back to Cameron O'Doherty. He comes back to Jockey Wall on this near side. All the way back to the goalkeeper, Alexander Woodlands. Love the game, why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sports, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. You're watching the men's RAA NPL South Australia. This is Adelaide Comets hosting Modbury Jets. here come Jets on that left-hand side. Somewhat clumsy but effective clearance there from Comets. And it'll be a corner. Corner on the far side. And nobody was kind enough to retrieve the ball, so Zachariah Noor Abdullahi does it himself. His ball boy and left wing. He shapes up to take this corner. Penalty box is packed. He opts to go short. And eventually the attack peters out. And it's a goal kick. Vaughan to take.
Harry, higher! Harry, higher!
Avril and Bados now in the middle of the park for Comets. Moves it out to Vatanos, and Vatanos tries to play up the wing, but Jets manage to win possession back and just as quickly lose it. Wilson Park in the far side. Can't quite get his cross in, but he does win the throw in. Throw in is taken. Luic now plays it back to Konomopoulos, and his little chip forward doesn't work out, and that'll be collected by Alexander Woodlands in goal for the Jets. The Jets sitting 10th in the table, played 11 games, so they do have a game in hand on Para Hills Knights just above them, but Para Hills Knights are 5 points clear, they're on 15 points, so Jets somewhat adrift of the team above. But a win today will be very important for them to get out. They're not in the relegation zone, but to clear themselves of relegation zone where Bacala and Adelaide Croatia's both reside. Bacala, of course, played last night. Croatia Raiders playing just a bit later today. All these games on the FSA League's YouTube channel. Here's Jane Labasso makes his way down the left-hand side. He's chased by Jockey Wall. Doesn't quite get there. And it goes out. It'll be a goal kick for Modbury Jets. Comets are one of the teams just above Modbury Jets. They are sitting on 15 points as well. There are 3 teams with 15 points. Croydon, Comets and Para Hills. Croydon and Playford play this afternoon, which, as I mentioned earlier, will have the potential to have a bearing on the league positions for Modbury Jets at the end of this. If they can get a win today, can close the gap to the team above. Abdullahi makes his way down the left-hand side, tries to get the cross in. There's a wrestling match on the far side, both players tugging at the shirt. Vatanos is the eventual winner, but Jets have it again as McCabe tries to get a shot in. Didn't quite get his weight behind it. It ends up just dribbling through to Daniel Vaughan.
Hurry! 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 Hurry!
3 games on today in the RA NPL. This one at 2:30, so a slightly earlier kick-off. At 3 p.m, Playford and Croydon will play each other at Ramsey Park. And at 5 p.m, immediately after that, Adelaide United's youth team will take on Croatia Raiders at Service FM as Jets make their way down the right-hand side. Shemitzi now with the ball. They'll come back to Cameron McDocherty. His way in towards the middle. Jets content to just hold possession, go back and maybe rebuild. Jockey Wall goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Woodlands. And they look to build up on the right and the left hand side as Basso challenges a bit late there, but advantage played. Jets try to come through to the middle. Again, the attack breaks down.
Come wide, come wide, come wider, wider, and higher, higher, higher. Higher, Harry, higher, 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 higher. Jump off again, go. Hurry.
Vaughan now with the goal kick.
Hurry, go.
He goes long. Dorsey. Jake Dorsey makes his way down the left-hand side. Left foot cross. Blocked by Doherty though. And it goes out for a Comets throw on this near side. As I mentioned before, it's 10 years since Modbury Jets had an away win against Comets. 2015, round 17 of that season. A decade ago. 2-1 win for them. Goal in the last minute of play. Tim Henderson, the only player from that era, still playing in these two teams. The last minute goal it was too. The Jets have started, I think maybe the brighter of the two. We're sort of 9 minutes into this now. And although they haven't really done anything in front of goal in terms of testing the goalkeeper in Daniel Vaughan, they've had better, I think, in the first 10 minutes. Content to keep possession, content to rebuild. McGregor getting his first few touches in the middle of the park. Ball eventually cleared by Ethan Karkafiris. And it's a throw-in on this near side. Taken by Harry Thomas. Dorsey, Mavrolambados trying to find Labasso. Dorsey gets another chance at it, and he's fouled right on the edge of the box. Daniel Faulkner makes one of the easiest decisions I think he'll make, but actually he's been overruled by his assistant at the far side for offside. Samuel McLeod-Banwell, the assistant at the far side there, indicating an offside had happened prior to the foul. So it'll be a free kick for Modbury Jets in their sky blue / puce aqua away shirts. The normal blue shirt would have clashed with Comets in terms of the dark blue colour. And we come down the left hand side now. McCabe, that's his brother, and it's an overlapping run, but the run was blocked by Nicholas Economopoulos, and it goes out in the end for a throw in the far side. Here's Abdullah. Jets looking to build on the right hand side now. McGregor combining well to Doherty. Back to Francesca. McGregor again. Back to Francesca again. Just loses out there. There's a little grab at the shirt. Actually, a significant grab at the shirt, I'd say, and another easy decision for Daniel Faulkner to make. For the shirt grab. And that's an early booking for Francesca. 12 minutes gone. He'll have to be in his best behaviour for the rest of the game. Pierce gets us back underway. Cleared by Jockey Wall. Pierce tries to go line and ball out in the full. Apologies for the foul language was picked up there. I've asked everyone to be in their best behaviour today. Fierce again. Abdullah gets the better of the header. Flick through. Here's McCabe. Strong challenge by Vatinos, but Jets still have it on the far side. McCabe now makes his way towards the edge of the box, gets his left foot cross in. Doesn't get the body around it though, and it goes out on the full. It's a goal kick for Daniel Vaughan to take in the Comets goal.
Higher, Harry.
0-0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. You're watching the RAA Men's NPL South Australia match between Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets here at Ellis Park. Park 24. Tampa Wardley. As Abdullah makes his way into the edge of the box. He's going to get there first. Vaughan is out too quickly and collects.
Again.
Vaughan has it, distributes to this near side. Akafiris. And Shimitsi's judged to have fouled his opponent there. And it's a free kick for Comets, which Vaughan's taken and gone long. Rocky Wall tries to get his head to it, doesn't quite manage it. Jets look to clear, they do win the foul though. Woodlands takes the free kick, we're back underway. Batanos on the far side for Comets. Eventually Jake Dorsey's played in. I think Jake Dorsey and Harry Thomas have already swapped positions. Thomas now lingering out in this left hand side where Dorsey was at the start, if I'm not mistaken. Comets playing a 4-1-3-2 formation by the looks of it. Dorsey looked like he's offering a partnership up front with Jane Labasso. Jets have possession now. Cleared very strongly by Matthew Chandler. Going on the far side for Adelaide Comets. Minsoon Park winning the throw in now. Mark and Dorsey combining well. Daniel Detroya there might have caught Dorsey in the chest.
Get back behind, Harry. Harry, get back behind. Careful.
No argument or dispute or debate there from any of the players, so safely assume that it was accidental. And it's a throw in for Modbury Jets on that far side. Ball goes out off Francesco Schmitzi. Throw in for Comets on the far side. Minsoon Park to take. Comes inside for Labasso, who's dropped very deep to collect. Receives it again. Dorsey. As the play in Lewich, and Minsoon Park has it now. He's taken a lovely touch there past Jockey Wall. And he's fouled.
No, he's thinking which one it is. No, he's thinking which one.
A yellow card for Jockey Wall. Jets now have two players in the book. Daniel Faulkner has another easy decision to make. Certainly prevented a decent effort through there. Nice build-up play from Comets, but they do have this free kick. Penalty spot is target. The ball comes in, goes to the back post. It's just a little bit beyond the reach of Nicholas Vatanos, and it goes out. It'll be a goal kick. Jets have opted to go short. Comets have pressed up quite high, so but there is a bit of a gap now that they've cleared that back line. Here's the Troyer for Modbury Jets. Droppy wall. Goes down the line. This is comfortably and easily intercepted though. Thomas, the player there for Comets, who got the ball there, and he's won the throw-in. He'll take the throw-in on this near side. Goes line, one for Jaden Labasso to chase. Comets follows him. Actually, Francesca follows him, excuse me. Harry Thomas now with the ball. Faces O'Doherty. Comes back on his right, crosses into the edge of the box. Taken down by Luich, but Comets having the player back there who cleared. Eventually the ball goes out the far side. Throw in. Minsoon Park to take. Just in front of Adelaide High School there. Labasso. Eventually Comets to Chandler. Bring the ball over to this near side. Karkafiris goes long. Labasso's the target. Doesn't he get there? Goes out for a goal kick, which Mr. Woodlands will take for us to get us back underway. Just the one change to Adelaide Comets lineup from last week. A 1-0 away win at Playford. Nathan Demu came off injured just right towards the end of the game there. Harry Thomas, the player who's come in his stead. Other than that, it's the same Comets lineup that started last week. And I guess why would you change it if you've come off the back of a victory against a side sitting 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 places above them from last week? The Jets, 2 changes, Tim Henderson and Jordan Gavros, both missing from last week's starting 11. Patrick McGregor and Matthias Aloisi, the 2 players coming in. Here come Jets. Have looked comfortable in possession today, folks. 20 minutes gone in the One World LED Sporter scoreboard, still nothing each. No clear-cut chances as yet. To be honest, both these sides have struggled to score this year. Both played 11 games and both scored 11 goals. So just averaging 1 goal a game. But there's a bit to play for today, as both sides look to try and lift themselves up the ladder. Comets are 8th and Modbury are 10th. There's got a few points between them though. There's about 5 points between them, so there's a gap enough, but big game for both. Comets look to try and get themselves back into the top 6. Modbury look to try and get themselves away from the bottom 2. Karkafiris now finds Labasso. He wanted to find Luich, but it was read by the Jets defence and they come away with it. But in the end, Jesse Francesca a little bit wayward with the pass. It goes out the far side. They're throwing for Comets.
Hurry, keep it on. You got to get back hard, yeah?
Vaughan now, as Comets have possession. Here comes Abdullah now, edge of the box for Modbury Jets. Tries to cut inside to Shemitzi. still have it, but eventually it's cleared by Carcaferis. Once again, clear the danger. Throw in now. Cameron O'Doherty's forced back. Looking a little bit like the Phantom of the Opera with that face mask on. Ball eventually cleared. Coming towards the Jets bench. Morris Natal there. Cool as a cucumber there. Didn't even flinch as the ball came flying in. Thomas now tries to get the better of his opponent, Patrick McGregor. Doesn't succeed. McGregor wins the free kick. McGregor at Modbury Jets for the first time this year after having joined from Adelaide United's youth team last year. And you look across that Modbury Jets team, you might be forgiven for thinking they're underachieving this year, because it's a strong side. You know, it's a decent squad they've got. Just haven't been able to string the results together, and they've just been a little bit ineffective in front of goal. Just 11 goals in their 11 games. But they have got the quality. And here comes the quality down the right hand side. Doherty tries to get there, but Carcaferis gets there first. There's a danger throw in for Modbury Jets on the right hand side. Okay. Doherty now ends up with it after receiving the pass from Francesca. And have the throw in again. Francesca goes inside, tries to find McGregor. Nabasso and Joku Wall in a race there for the ball. Comes to McGregor. Doherty now cuts inside, he's chased by Mavro Lombardos, and he's fouled eventually by Jake Dorsey. Jesse Francesco over the ball now with this free kick. 25 minutes into this RAA men's NPL South Australia match between the host side Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets. Free kick for Jets. Ball's launched in towards the penalty spot. A number of bodies go for it. It doesn't fall to Jets player, and eventually it's cleared. Mavro Lombardos. Doherty makes his way over to this near side to take the throw in. Abdullah doesn't get his first touch right. Carcaferis just gives the ball back. Chandler's powerful in the air, wins the header, and Carcaferis eventually nods clear for safety. There's a little bit of I wouldn't say an altercation, I would say a hotly debated moment between Francisco Schemitze and Matthew Chandler. Immediately spotted by the referee Daniel Faulkner. He brings the two together and just made them see eye to eye, and now they're friends again. And Cameron O'Doherty will take the throw in now for Modbury Jets on this near side. Finds McGregor. Thomas eventually clears. For Labasso, who right now is Comets' only option up front when they're out of possession. Dorsey just dropping a little bit deeper when they don't have the ball, meaning Labasso's up there by himself. Joku Wall now goes back to his goalkeeper Woodlands. Slice clearance by Harry Thomas. Hamish McCabe now on the far side. Great tackle by Vatanos though. to win possession for Comets. Luic wriggles, finds the space. And Vatanos has it again for Comets on that far side. Minsung Park plays a 1-2 with Dorsey, but it doesn't quite come off. And the ball goes out. Throw in for Modbury Jets, now taken. Mitzi finds O'Doherty now. And the number 4 tries to make his way at the middle of the park. Harry Thomas ensures that his progress is impeded. Legally though. Jets are forced to rethink. Here's McGregor. Plays out to this near side. Cameron O'Doherty now. He's got McGregor down the line, tries to get there, but it's read by Thomas. And eventually it comes to Jockey Wall. Right on the edge of this pitch on this near side. Jake Dorsey has it now. Popped up on the left hand side. Cuts inside, gets his cross in with his right foot. Also tries to get an ankle to it. Doesn't make the connection. The ball goes out. Goal kick. Into the 30th minute of this RA men's NPL South Australia match between Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets. It's 8th versus 10th on the ladder. And the host David Grant taking you through this football adventure, folks, on a pleasant Saturday afternoon. There is nothing each on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Neither side really in the ascendancy. Maybe Modbury Jets slightly ahead in terms of possession and effectiveness going forward, but neither side has really tested their opposing goalkeeper yet. Maybe that will change here. A goal will open this game right up. Here's a wee half chance here. Shot across the face of goal by Jane Labasso, but that's going to go right out the other side for a throw-in. Jockey Wall now that having received the throw in from O'Doherty, and he receives it back. Goes back to his goalkeeper Woodlands now. It means to put you off that these two sides have been struggling to find goals. Francisco Schmitz is the top scorer for Modbury Jets. He's got 4, and Jane Labasso's got 5 for Comets. He's their top scorer. But the two teams have only got 11 goals each in the league. Just struggling a little bit in front of goal. Mavrolambados robbed of possession, but eventually Comets clear. Other games on today in the RA NPL. Playford are hosting Croydon Kings. They just kicked off there at Ramsey Park. 3 minutes in, it's still nothing each there. And at 5 o'clock, Adelaide United's youth team will play Raiders. 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so the State League 1 games are all starting as well. Adelaide Blue Eagles are hosting Adelaide Olympics, nothing each there. South Adelaide are hosting the Adelaide Cobras, nothing each there. And Salisbury United are hosting Cumberland, nothing each there too. Fulham United and Pontian playing each other at Fulham. And Cove are hosting Sturt Lions. Those games just about to kick off. 6 o'clock tonight, West Adelaide will be hosting Adelaide Vipers. But here at the LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, Ellis Park, there is nothing each on the One World LED Sports scoreboard. 33 minutes gone here. Neither side really tested the opposing goalkeeper just yet, which is par for the course for these two. I think a goal would open this game right up as McCabe tries to win the ball for Jets. He's unsuccessful, it goes out, it's thrown in this near side, which Harry Thomas will take. He's stolen about 10 yards there. They've still stolen the 10 yards, but they'll continue anyway. Karkafiris with the throw in, finds Labasso. Plays it across the other side. Nicholas Vatanos plays in Minsoon Park. Comets still have it. Chip over to this far side. Economopoulos, just too long for Minsoon Park to get to, and goes out for a goal kick. Alexander Woodlands now with the goal kick. Looks like they'll try and play it short despite the attention of Jaden Labasso. Have the space here. Here's Roku Wall. Launches forward. A little bit of a hit and a hope, to be honest, but Comets beaten in the air there. Eventually Karkafiris clears. It goes back to Jocko Wall, and maybe we'll repeat here. Now they go back to their goalkeeper, Alexander Woodlands now. Squeeze the ball over to the far side, Troya. Some persistent fouling there. Jesse Francesca played down on the far side, I think. This is the second time these two teams have met this season. Of course, they did meet in round one back in February, which seems a while ago now. That was a 3-1 win for Comets. The Jets were leading 1-0. Ladner Abona scored 2 goals. For Jaden Labasso scored a third. A couple of minutes left in that match. And they finished 3-1. McCabe would score the first goal for Jets as Comets now come forward here. Solid tackle by Doherty before Harry Thomas launches himself at the feet of Doherty, and he's caught his knee there.
Watch the feet as well as the head. Watch the feet. That's not a head.
Kick in there from their side. Certainly looked like Harry Thomas threw himself shoulder first at Doherty's legs to impede him, and so free kick given. Joku Wall has it now, they're back underway. He goes back to Woodlands. Here's Wall now on this near side. Chip over the top. Finds the Doherty. Harry Thomas impedes his opponent for the second time. And free kick for Modbury Jets on this near side. Jesse Francesca, the captain for Modbury Jets, will take this. Launch into the middle. For me, Comets do have the height over their opponents, but it does come to Jockey Wall on the far side. The referee has spotted an infringement and close play back. And it's a free kick for Comets. Abdullah now in the middle of the park. Chips over the top for Hamish McCabe.
Back up!
Has Schmitzi in the middle. Puts the cross in, but it's too deep, too long. Ends up with Liam McCabe in that far side. He comes back to Patrick McGregor. And from distance, the effort on goal from Jesse Francesca, but it's wide and it's wayward. And it's nothing to write home about. First goal of the afternoon's been scored down in State League 1. Sturt Lions are playing at the Cove and they've just gone 1-0 up, 8 minutes gone. Everywhere else it's nothing each. It's Comets win the free kick. Martha Lombardos takes possession of the ball, he'll take the kick. Martha Lombardos now, left foot in towards the penalty spot. So Chandler was the target. And referee spotted some foul there. I think Chandler might have had his hands in the back of his opponent, but certainly didn't offer an argument or a counter against the decision. So there is a Jets free kick which they've now taken. Joku Wall goes back to Woodlands. Has it again, content to play around at the back. Jets in possession, just playing with 3 at the back when they've got the ball. Woodlands receives it after all that. Plays it into the middle. Puts a lot of trust in his captain Jesse Francesca there. Still have the ball. Trying to tease Comets forwards. Bring them out. Jockey Wall now. Chip over the top again. He's done a few of them today, but it's read comfortably and easily, I think, by Matthew Chandler. He opts to glance the ball back to his goalkeeper, Daniel Vaughan. Here's Luich. Loses out though. To Schmitzi. Just as easily, the Jets give the ball away again. Ian McCabe just to have fouled his opponent, Nicholas Economopoulos. Jaden Labasser now. Jocko Wall gives chase. Labasser's forced to retreat. He's a good 30 yards out. Thought about the shot, I think, but ends up pushing it out wide to Minsoon Park. Vatanos with the ball in the middle. Waku clears. Joku ends up with Abdullah now on this near side. He takes on Kakafiris. Chandler comes out as well. Gets his cross in. The bench is cleared, I think, by Vatanos, and it's a corner kick. Sakurai Nur Abdullah now with the corner on this near side. He goes short to McCabe. McCabe plays it back to him and he gets his left foot cross in, but it is intercepted. Dorsey has a snap, doesn't clear. Ball comes over to the top. Comes back to Abdullah, who took the corner originally. Bounce to the ball, somewhat unkind. And free kick, I think, taken there. Minsoon Park now receives the ball from Jake Dorsey on the far side. Park now flicks the ball over. Labasser was waiting on the far side here, but ball was intercepted and it's been collected by Woodlands. 3 minutes to the interval, folks. Nothing each here on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Interesting enough encounter though. The other side able to really test their opposing goalkeepers yet. Kakafidis now looks to clear. Can't get past Doherty, but they still have the ball. Eventually McGregor is judged to have fouled up Anthony Mavrolambados. And it's a free kick for Adelaide Comets. Which they've now taken. Here's Chandler. Vaughan now a long way out from his goal. Chips long. Labasso tries to get his head to it. He's looking to flick it on. Intended recipient is Harry Thomas, and he's got to it now. He's got his cross in, and it's broken to Labasso, who's had a snap. Shot at goal. Faulkner had blown the whistle before that happened, so it's a free kick, and the ball has made its way into the net, but it won't count. Woodlands now. Minson parked on the far side. Ball's caught into the middle. Little tug in the shot. Nothing given though. The Modbury Jets come away with it. Abdullah now on the far side. Has McCabe inside. And in the middle he has O'Doherty and he has Sumitsi. Back out to McCabe. Hamish and Liam combining. Not effectively, and Comets come away with it. And just as quickly, Jets have it back again. McCabe, looking for McCabe, but cleared back. Kakafidis. There has been a goal up at Ramsey Park. Croydon Kings have scored there. Playford are 1-0 down against their visitors.
You cannot win the ball game.
Start line still 1-0 up at the Cove in State League 1. No other goals around the grounds at this point. Free kick now for Jets. Jesse Francesca with it. Opts go down the wing, finds Abdullah, but he's ruled offside in this near side. Assistant Juratan has the flag up very early. Labasso, nice flick on from Rocky Wall. Comets are through here in numbers. Thomas plays in Labasso. It's well read by Francesca. He takes the ball wide and wins the throw in for his side. The referee's discretion at the end of this first half. Scores nothing each in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. Ball goes line. Ball eventually launched all the way back, and Woodlands will collect.
The corner of
And that's it. Half time on the One World LED Sporting Scoreboard. It is nothing each here between the Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets in the men's RAA NPL. Love the game? Why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. We're going to go and have ourselves a little 15-minute break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Go and make yourself a cup of tea. Maybe have a wee bit of soup or something. Yes, or you could do that. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. See you soon.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Hi, Stephen Curry here. Way too many Australians are seriously injured or die on our roads, and everyone has a right to get home safe every day, no exceptions. Let's champion road safety for all our sakes. Remove distractions, keep your phone out of sight, don't speed, drive tired or under the influence, and talk with friends and family about staying safe on the road. For more info, visit the website, take the pledge and wear a yellow ribbon on yourself or your car to show your support. Let's all stay safe out there.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
And he's done so, and he's made it 2-0. Contender for goal of the week. He knows Magello off his line, and he's chipped him from about 25 yards out and has taken a 2-0 lead.
Hi, Stephen Curry here. Way too many Australians are seriously injured or die on our roads, and everyone has a right to get home safe every day, no exceptions. Let's champion road safety for all our sakes. Remove distractions, keep your phone out of sight, don't speed, drive tired or under the influence, and talk with friends and family about staying safe on the road. For more info, visit the website, take the pledge and wear a yellow ribbon on yourself or your car to show your support. Let's all stay safe out there.
what I'm excited about like the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans through sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect thing.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
Like a voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
Ryan with the free kick. He's off Cameron Woodfins. Oh, what a save. What a save by Cody Ostreich.
Lining up. He's sent into the area. And it's great save there from Woodlands. And we'll give another corner in the end, but
have all 3 points tonight. Although, still possible opportunities. Joy King-Burn with the header. And Vaughan, I think, had to make that save.
Hit it and does. And it forces a great save from Magetto there and pushes it wide for a corner.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Has a little bit of space, takes it down nicely and plays a nice sweet ball to Millie Scott. Scott on the run now has a shot and she's beaten her opponent to the far post and opened the scoring for Metro United. Fine goal by Millie Scott and it's 1-0 on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Rushes aside, great Comes out to Hadaj. She finds Mansueto at the far side. She's onside. Nice touch by Mansueto to pass her opponent. She struck her beautifully. And Metro United have got themselves back ahead after some fine work on the far side of Victoria Mansueto. It's 2-1.
Back to Noto again, just putting a ball into the centre. Could this make it? Number 5. Good save from Lucas.
That ball clipped over for Rojas. The flag has stayed down. Rojas to restore Flinders' lead. Saved. The edge of the penalty area, you would imagine. And the ball might break here. Box! Oh, great save, Jenner. It might still fall for Box.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
For over 20...
Welcome back to LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park here in Adelaide for the second half of this RAA men's NPL match between the host side Adelaide Comets and the visitors Modbury Jets. First of all, do you love the game? Why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'm going to be taking you through the next 45 minutes, i.e. the second half of this match, between Comets, who are 8th on the ladder, and Modbury 10th. Can't immediately see any changes to the lineup for the second half. But both sides look unchanged from the break. As Comets look to build up the left-hand side. The pass is offside though, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. This is the second time these two teams have met this season. They did meet back in round 1 on the 23rd of February. That finished 3-1 for Adelaide Comets, and Aladdin Irabona brace and a Jane Labasso goal in the 88th minute were enough to overcome a Liam McCabe goal back in the 56th minute. Modbury Jets have not beaten Adelaide Comets in 10 years away from home. The last time that happened was at the SA Athletics Stadium in round 17 of the 2015 season, when Liam Miller and Kieran McNally scored for Modbury Jets. Joe Friel scored the Comets' only goal. Only one player from that game still playing, that's Tim Henderson of the Jets. He's here today, but he's not in the starting 11 or even in the squad. He's out for a couple of weeks with a concussion ruling after a head knock last week. Last year Jets won their home tie 3-0 against Comets, and it was a 1-1 draw here when they met last year. Comets, of course, fairly new to their Ellis Park home. Park 24. Its indigenous name, Tampa Wardlight. They've had mixed results at this home ground through this year. They've won 5 and lost 6 of their 11 league games. They haven't drawn any yet this year. As Min Soon Park wrestles the ball away from his opponent, makes his way into the box. He just shows a little bit too much of it to Detroit, and he clears. And it's a corner kick in this near side, which Anthony Mavro-Lombardos now makes his way over to take. Mavro-Lombardos not in any rush at all to take this. But he's made his way down to the corner now, and he'll swing this in with his left foot. Goes to the near post. Eventually it's cleared by Hamish McCabe. Let's have it back again on the far side. Thomas with the cross in, it's low. And it falls to Labasso. And a golden opportunity for him. Doesn't even get the shot on target, hits the netting behind the goal. And a chance for Comets to open scoring here. Goes a begging.
Get across, Damo!
There's been another goal up at Ramsey Park. Playford Patriots have equalised. They're hosting the Croydon FC. It's 1-1 there, 38 minutes gone, so they're just approaching half-time. This game here kicked off a little bit earlier than the other games. As Jaden Labasso makes his way down the left-hand side. He's got Dorsey in the middle, and he has Luich in the middle, and it comes to Luich. He plays it back to Min Soon Park, crosses in with his right foot. And that just goes out quite harmlessly on the far side. The goals in State League 1. Fulham United are 1-0 up against Pontyeen Eagles. 36 minutes gone there. Salisbury United have also scored there, 1-0 up against Cumberland. And down at the Cove, where Sturt Lions are visiting, Cove have pulled one back. It's 1-1 there. Sturtline scored early on in the game, but Cove have pulled one back. There's Joku Wall now at right back for Modbury Jets. Plays it into the middle to O'Doherty. Marvel Lombardos pays him some close attention. McGregor tries to flick forward. Schmitze is the target. He's still trying to get it. He doesn't even win the throw. It's out the far side for a throw-in. Karkafiras to take. He goes line. Straight to Doherty, who clears it. Abdullah fouled by Harry Thomas. Wins a free kick for Modbury Jets on the far side. State League 1, Adelaide Olympic have scored 40th minute against Blue Eagles. They're 1-0 up at Marden. Trophy Wall plays in Liam McCabe. Drop deep to receive it. Francesca plays in Wall. Wall goes along the ground to McCabe. McCabe's trying to play in Patrick McGregor. Doesn't quite come off. Comets have possession. They still have possession. Trophy Wall intercepts the ball there. Plays in McGregor. McGregor goes line. Chips it up to the Adelaide sky. But it's too long. Easily and comfortably collected by Daniel Vaughan. Comets goal. Luich now, number 66. Plays in Vatanos. Vatanos plays it along the line. Here's Jaden Labasso. Nice footwork from him to beat McCabe. And he's forced back. Vatanos to Chandler. Chandler shows quick feet. Sees Francesco Schmitze. Comets have the free kick. Vaughan takes the kick. Looking for Labasso. Played by Francesca, but only as far as Chandler. He pushes out wide to that far side. Harry Thomas. Marvel Lombardos. Eventually comes out to Vatanos in this near side. Vatanos plays in Minsood Park. Ball comes off Daniel Detroit. And it's a Comets throw. Labasso now tries to find a wee bit of space. He does so on the far side. Karkafiras now with his left foot. Ambitious cross. Goes too long, goes out. And it's a goal kick. Woodlands takes. Joku Wall now. Patrick McGregor now for Jets. Forced back. Here's Jake Dorsey now for Comets on the far side. Opts to come into the middle. Harry Thomas goes to ground. A little easily there for my money, but free kick given anyway. Minutes into the second half here, this RA men's NPL South Australia match between Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets. It's nothing each on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. It's a free kick for Comets. Thomas takes, goes low. Flicked on there by Francesco Schmitze, who concedes the corner. Jake Dorsey makes his way over to the far side to take the corner. As with Maverick Lombardos a few minutes ago, it doesn't seem to be in a great rush to take this. The goal line is absolutely packed. There must be about 18 players from both sides lined up there, and that's where the ball comes in, goes to the back post. And it goes out in the full. Goal kick for Woodlands to take. Cheska now takes the ball out for Jets, plays in Joku Wall on the far side, receives it back. Majority of players pushed into the other half of the park. Comets sitting very deep now. They had a bit of a high press going on in the first half, but content to sit back more this half, it would appear. Joku Wall plays in O'Doherty now on the far side. O'Doherty makes his way down the wing, crosses the ball in. Cade tries to get there, but Park gets there first, and then Park now comes out with it. Still has the ball. He's in Mavro Lambados, his little chip over to the far side. Taken down by Dorsey. Dorsey judged to have handled it, although it did look quite high up in the arm. Below the sleeve is handball these days, I think. Jets have taken the free kick, back underway. Chip long, Chandler gets to it. Comets have it, but again they give it away cheaply, but Jets are just as good at giving it away cheaply, and they do so and give it back to Comets. Which goes line, tries to find Park. Tackle there by Matthias Aloisi. It looks like it's gone out for a corner. Anthony Mavro-Lambados makes his way over to take the corner, but again, Comets just in no rush at all to get play started. This corner will be taken. Goes short. Labasso comes to collect, gives it back to Mavro-Lambados. He crosses it in the middle. Free header and a little tap in right for the front of goal. And it's Ethan Archimedes who's tapped it in, but judged to have been offside when he did so. No goal, still nothing each on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. I didn't see the stats at half time, but that would have been one of the first attempts on goal, I think, legitimately anyway. Here's Jake Dorsey now for Comets as they come forward. Dorsey receives it back.
Elbow! Go mini, elbow!
Fuller keeps it just in.
Back, be wing, back.
Clear the lines, Vatanos for the free header. Luic finds Labasso. Mavro-Lambados pushes it out wide. Shot comes in, it's a good stop by Woodlands for a corner on the far side. And a little bit of excitement. 53 minutes gone in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. And that's actually the second time that the Comets have had the ball in the net. They did get the ball in the net early in the first half. Jaden Labasso scored, but after an infringement had been ruled, so it didn't stand. Corner on the far side now. Dorsey with it. Chips it in towards the penalty spot. Vatanos was the target. Didn't quite get there, but it's come back to Dorsey. Has another go at it. Goes out from the full throw in. Modbury Jets look like they're readying a substitution. Lachlan Wilson looks like he's being prepared to come on. Back to the on-field action. Here's Luic on the far side. Plays in Thomas, but it's read well by Drop Wall. And he comes away with it. Still has it at his feet. Mavro-Lambados wins the ball back though. Here come Comets on the counter. Labasso hits a shot. Eventually comes to Dorsey. What's going on there, folks? Thomas went to ground, no foul given. Before it came to Labasso, he had a stab at goal. And then it came to Dorsey, also the stab, both blocked. Score remains 0-0.
A boy! Oh boy! A boy! No! Are you joking, man? Are you serious with this? Daniel! Daniel!
Back underway. Woodlands, the goalkeeper, takes the kick, drop Wall receives. Wall now in the far side. Does his long ball chip over the forward, which will go out for a goal kick. To be honest, it hasn't really been working that for them. That long ball by Jockey Wall over the top.
I don't know where the ball was.
Just haven't had the players running onto it. And the persistent debate in this near side from the Comets coaching staff has resulted in the referee Daniel Faulkner coming over for a quiet wee word in the ear of members of the coaching personnel here. Daniel Faulkner's had a good game. Just a bit frustrating, I think, for Comets. Unable to breach their opponent's defence, but it's equally the same for Jets. Maybe a little bit of frustration at their own squad's just inability to be effective in front of goal. Keeping in. There's Abdullah in this near side now for Modbury Jets. He's chased down the side by Luch. He has the better of him, I think. Goes into the middle. Francesca finds Detroya. He goes back to Aloisi. And in the end, they go all the way back to their goalkeeper, Alexander Woodlands, before rebuilding. Jockey Wall now. Another one of his long, ambitious chips over the top. Read well by Batanos, who clears with his head, but Jets still have it on this near side. Daniel Detroya. Aloisi now across the back. Jockey Wall, who, guess what, chips over the top long, and Comets intercept. I'm becoming very cynical here, folks, and I apologise for that. Here's Minsoon Park. Wins the throw in for Comets and takes it quickly. Dorsey, the target, doesn't get to it. Modbury Jets win the ball back. McGregor. Akafiris wins the ball for Comets. And they chip long again. Here's Jane Labasso on the left-hand side. He's only got Dorsey in the middle. But Mavril Lambaros and Harry Thomas have now joined him. Tries to make a little bit of space, gets his shot in, but it's wild and it's inaccurate, and it's a goal kick. Modbury Jets will now make that substitution. And Lachlan Wilson will come onto the park. 63 minutes gone on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. And Patrick McGregor is the sacrificed individual. He'll come off. McGregor making a start this week after coming off the bench last week. Didn't really enjoy the freedom here of the LJ Hooker Milan Sports Park, Ellis Park, today. It's kept fairly quiet field by the Comets midfield. And Lachlan Wilson comes on and gets his little chance. was on the bench last week but didn't get on. An opportunity for him to try and be effective as Jockey Wall plays another one of his long balls forward. Arvin Lombardos does the same. Jake Dorsey will chase this. He's onside as indicated by the assistant Duratan on this near side. But he's been forced very wide. Still has the ball at his feet though. Comes out the middle. Luic tries to play a 1-2 with him, but it's read well by Jets, who promptly give the ball back. Harry Thomas with the head on the far side now in the sun. The attack breaks down. Woodlands collects. Rolls the ball out now. Abdullah sells the dummy, but fails to keep possession of the ball. Chandler has it now for Comets. They come away with it. And they give it away again. Both sides very guilty of that all day. Here's McCabe in the form of Hamish. Tried to play it inside there. Tried to find Lachlan Wilson, but didn't do so. But Jets still have it. Francesca. Searching ball forward. Daniel DeTroy, the target, gets his head to it. Still has it, but loses out. Vatanos. He's given a slight nudge there by Shinitsi. And it's a free kick. Luic. So Park sells the dummy, tries to get away with it. Jets are forced all the way back to the goalkeeper. Woodlands, he clears long, goes to the halfway line. Shimitsi's up for it, but Vatanos wins the header. Somehow Shimitsi still has it. It's Abdullah now in the far side, has McCabe in the middle. Attack breaks down, it's fairly easy for Comets to clear up. Comets now look to make a substitution. Luis Felipe Oliveira Lobo coming on for Harry Thomas now. Thomas had a decent first half, a little bit quiet in the second for me, but certainly had a decent first half. Comets now trying to come forward, but Woodlands collects.
Come on, Phil! Be ready!
Jockey Wall now sees the ball back to his goalkeeper Woodlands. Wall goes along the ground. Abdullah now comes inside to McCabe. Troyer. Hassled by Minsoon Park, still has the ball. Here's Abdullah now. Blocked by Luic. Luic goes inside. Abdullah now for Jets on the left hand side, tries to cross him with his left, but it's blocked by Chandler, it's a corner. Through line over the corner for Modbury Jets. Goes to the back of the box. It's a very long corner. And in fact, they can't even keep it in. It's gone out off Jockey Wall, the far side. Comets with a throw in. So Doherty now goes back to Wall, and he does a big long chip forward to Min Soon Park, one of his opponents. Comets collect. Troya now. Jets have been fouled by Luch.
Hurry!
Jets have the free kick. Francesca over it now. He chips over the top. It's goodness me, they give possession away very cheaply, don't they? And Jake Dorsey now has it for Comets on the far side. He's got Mavril and Barros in the middle. And Labasso, but again the attack breaks down and it's easily collected by Woodlands. Half time up at Ramsey Park. Croydon FC 2-1 up there at Playford. And it's half time down through the State League 1 games. Adelaide Olympic 1-0 up at Blue Eagles. Fulham United 2-0 up at hosting Pontian Eagles. South Adelaide 1-0 down hosting Adelaide Cobbers. Salisbury United 1-0 up hosting Cumberland United. And it's 1-1 between the Cove and Sturt Lions, who have been magnificent this season so far. Jockey Wall. This time he goes along the ground, finds McCabe. Doherty now. Ball comes into the middle. Here's a chance for McCabe. He doesn't make a clean enough connection. It does rebound though, to be fair to him, and it's collected by Daniel Vaughan in the Comets goal. Wall, challenging ball for his goalkeeper Woodlands to take, but he takes it down nicely. And ball here, here's the Troya. Batanos gets there though for Comets. Troya still has it. Both go to ground, nothing given. Here's Abdullah now for Jets. Muscled off the ball by Min Soon Park. McCabe has a little bit of space but doesn't get the shot in. Certainly that's what was flashing through his mind. Francesca comes back to Liam McCabe. Francesca has it back, plays across the park. Here's Wall. Got Wall. There's the ball in through there to Shamitsi. He tries to find a little bit of space. There's Hamish McCabe now. He's forced wide though. Gets the ball under control. Tries to find the space. Can't quite do so. Comets back well and block well, and so does Min Soon Park. He clears. The Comets look like they are preparing another substitution. 15 minutes to go in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Paniatos Politis looks like he'll be prepared to come on. And in the meantime, there's a corner here. Abdullah will take this. Goes in towards the middle of the box. Jockey Wall has a header. I don't think he was quite prepared for it to get to him, and he's mistimed it, headed it out wide. And indeed, that substitution will now be made. Jake Dorsey, number 7, coming off now for Adelaide Comets. And on his place comes Paniotis Spilitis. Dorsey gets a wee round of applause. That's very polite and nice by the home support. They're a nice group here at Comets. In fact, it's a double substitution because Anthony Mavrolambados has come off as well. We were quick with that one. Philip Spadavecchia is the player who's gone on for him. 15 minutes to go in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. It's a tight match. You do feel that one goal will be enough to win it. Not a lot between the two, and both sides been, for my money, quite ineffective in front of goal. Eventually clears. Shimizu was running in. It's a throw in now in the far side. Adelaide receives. Doherty crosses in, but it's cleared by Chandler. Labasso turns well. He's got his legs too, and he still has the ball at his feet. Makes his way to the penalty box. Has his shot on goal. Pushes it wide. Summing up their day. He did get the better of Matthias Aloisi there to create the space and then go in a foot race to the goal. He's a great player, Jane Labasso, but really should have had the shot on target there. Chance squandered. Still nothing each in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs, folks. You're watching the RAA men's NPL here between Adelaide Comets and Modbury Jets. It's nothing each still. Both sides unable to capitalise the good build-up work, but here's Labasso now. He's got a little bit of space on Jockey Wall, gets his shot in and he's pushed that one over the bar. But at least he's having a go. Woodlands now plays it short to Francesca. Here's Rocky Wall. Finds Abdullah. Plays it out wide to O'Doherty now. He's got the ball on the far side. Gets the better of his opponent. Still has the ball as he makes his way forward. Looked like he might have been shoved to the ground, but nothing given. And eventually the free kick goes the other way. It's a Comets free kick. Vaughan now with the goal kick. Jockey Wall has his arm around his opponent. But no foul given, and indeed the Jets get the free kick after O'Doherty's fouled the far side. Woodlands now with it. Wall comes inside. Jesse Francesca brought to ground there by Jane Labasso. And a yellow card for Labasso after the tackle. A little pause while Jesse Francesca receives some medical attention. It's increasingly looking likely that Modbury Jets won't get an away win here at Adelaide Comets. The last time they did that was round 17 back in 2015, a decade ago. The Jets won that one 2-1 with Liam Miller and Kieran McNally scoring for Modbury Jets. Will Friel scoring the Comets' only goal. It is 10 years since Jets did get a win away at Comets. It looks like Jets might be preparing a substitution here. Look at Ciccio. Looks like he's been prepared to come on in the event that Jesse Francesca can't continue. But there is a thumbs up being signalled there by Liam McCabe to the bench to indicate that Francesca might be okay. He's certainly back up on his feet, which is a good sign.
Stay on.
It looks like Luca De Ciccio might have to wait a little bit longer for his chance. Although Francesca's back on his feet, it is with a pronounced limp, so we'll have to wait and see how much longer he can continue. But Jockey Wall will now take this free kick to get us back underway. Ball goes over to this near side, Abdullah. That was a nice first touch and a beautiful second touch. Sweet Parks all over him. And it is a free kick for Jets, which Liam McCabe looks to take very quickly. Free kick for Jets. And indeed it's Luca De Ciccio who does come on, and the sacrifice player is Zakaria Nur Abdullah. Free kick's taken, goes into the back post, but nobody gets anywhere near it, and it's just seen out by Daniel Vaughan. Comets now in the middle of the park, robbed of the ball. Sozia now takes the ball, brings it down, finds McCabe. He chips forward looking for Hamish McCabe. Comes back to Liam. Sozia, nice takedown, has a little bit of space. Have a shot, son. Takes my advice, but it's blocked by Comets defence. Clear, but Jets have the throw in the far side. O'Doherty with it now. He goes line. Detroya. Excuse me, it was Schmitze. Still have the ball on the far side. Here is player, and that's not sure what that was. I think it was a cross, but it's hit like a shot. Either way, it's ineffective. It goes out in this near side. It'll be thrown for. Oh, actually, might even be a goal kick. Daniel Vaughan's making his way over to retrieve the ball now. Little substitution being made for Modbury Jets here. Christian Tassotti is being prepared. 5 or so minutes of regulation time remaining. Tassotti on. And Francesco Schmitzi is making his way off on the far side, so that's the substitution, folks. Schmitzi off. Tassotti on. Chandler now for Comets. Tussle in midfield. Comets come away with it. Vecchia, the player there, trying to win the ball, but just as quickly Jets have it back. Francesca now with it. Forced back into the middle of the park, sort of loses his way a little bit, but he's got support in Liam McCabe. He makes his way to the byline. He might get a wee cut back in here, and he does, but there's nobody there. And Minsook Park will just take easy possession here for Comets. Here's Labasso now. Rocky Wall chases him. He's been tracking him for most of the afternoon. Comets still have it. Vatanos tries to play it into Park, doesn't get so. Troya has it now, the number 13, making his way towards the penalty box. Tries to play in McCabe. Receives it back somehow. Daniel de Troya with it now. A little chip over the top. Still have it, Jets. The two substitutes combining there. Tassotti and Sissio. So they failed to make their mark. Here's Jockey Wall now, trying to get the ball from Labasso. Labasso has a little bit of space and he's hacked to ground, and it's an easy decision for Daniel Faulkner to make there. Free kick, edge of the box. And it's a free kick at the edge of the box there for Comets.
Oh, it's not a foul.
Just excuse the language if it's been picked up by our effects, Mike. It's that's beyond our control, isn't it? So, but it is a free kick. There's a little bit of a debate between the two benches there as they argue the merits of the decision and otherwise. But anyway, there's 3 or 4 minutes left of regulation time. There's sure to be a bit added on. And it is a free kick for Comets at the edge of the box. The substitute, Lewis Lobo, poised over the ball just now. The trick here is to get your shot in with enough dip to drop beneath the bar or to strike low. It's an awkward spot. And Woodlands is a good goalkeeper. It'll take a bit to beat him as well. But Lobo is over it. Decent enough chance for Comets here. Lobo hits it. It's a nice enough strike, but the wall interferes. Labasso's popped up out of nowhere, gets his head in. But Woodlands collects. And another chance goes a begging. Still 0-0 here in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Daniel Vaughan collects at the other side there for Comets. And here come the Comets now. Sparavecchia pushes it out wide. Lobo now makes his way towards the edge of the box. Can't get the better of his opponents. Can't even win the corner. It's a goal kick for Woodlands to take.
Say hi, Pete! Say hi, Jared! I rang them to see if that hot one. No, I gathered Second ball! Come on!
Woodlands retakes. Goal kick's poor, really. Comes out on this near side. Minsoon Park with the throw in right in front of us here. Steals a few yards. Ordered back. Batanos will take the throw in now. He'll go line. Labasso looks to flick it on, but misses it. Batanos now boots it somewhat aimlessly into the middle, and it comes off Labasso, goes out for a throw in. Troyer will take. Park. Troyer. A little bit more urgency about play now. We're over the 90 minutes. As Lobo fouls the Doherty, receives a yellow for his troubles. Jocko Wall retakes, gets us back underway, comes to this near side. Aloisi now pops it long, too long, taken by Vaughan. If there's a goal now, it'll win it. Can't see it going any other way. It's gone out on the far side. Doherty will take the throw in now for Modbury Jets. Goes the line. But they give the ball away again too cheaply, and Lobo collects. Chip over the top. Eventually cleared by Aloisi at the back for Jets, but only as far. Panomopoulos, but again, both teams just giving the ball away too cheaply. Here's McCabe in the form of Hamish. Makes his way to the box. Doesn't get the better of his opponents though. Liam McCabe wants to get the ball back. Catches Minsoon Park. It's a yellow card for him. Unhappy members of the Comets bench there disputing that. Park's been caught in the knee by the looks of it. He's back up on his feet. He'll just jog that one off. He's a tough lad. 3 minutes into injury time here at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park. 0-0 on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard as Vaughan gets us back on the way for Comets. Chips it forward. Lobo. Luic. Francesca still has the ball. Plays it out from the back. Karkafiris now collects, but Jets still have it. Hamish McCabe forced the opposite way, but brings the ball under control eventually. Makes his way forward. Batanos. Spadavicchia, one of them has fouled McCabe as he waded his way at the middle, and it's Jets free kick. Hamish McCabe with the free kick now, facing a two-man wall. There needs to be a good effort on goal to beat Vaughan from here, but McCabe's free kick now comes in. He's lofted it in towards that back post. Easily taken by Vaughan. Vaughan slips as he kicks, but he still gets the kick away. Detroit races back, but it's cleared by Woodlands. Lobo now on the far side for Comets. Finds Spadavicchia. Has a little bit of space. But he's forced over the park. And got the ball out to Minsoon Park there. Just didn't quite get the space. Decent defending by Jets, to be honest, as Comets come forward again. Ball's still in play here. Chance isn't gone. Luich has Minsoon Park on the outside. He uses them. There's Politis in the middle, but Minsoon Park opts to play it into the middle. Labasso goes to ground far too easily, and it's cleared by Jets. Vatanos has a throw in now. Finds Park. Liam McCabe finds Hamish McCabe. Can't quite keep the ball though. He wins it back. Well done him. The Troyer clears. Hamish McCabe. Vatanos. Gives the ball down the line. In front of Troyer. We're 6 minutes into injury time here. Still nothing each in the One World LED Sports scoreboard. If you're still awake, thanks for being there. Has been a game devoid of real goal scoring opportunities. I don't think either goalkeeper have a clear save to make in the 95 minutes or so that we've played. Here's McCabe. Can he change all that? No, he can't. He's blocked by Vatanos, who clears. Jockey Wall has a header. Brings it down. Plays in Aloisi. Labasso is playing some close attention, but Aloisi still has it. Comes away with it. Tries to play it along the ground. Intercepted by Minsoon Park. Spider bundles his opponent to the ground there and concedes a free kick.
Sorry! On the D! On the D!
Scores update just before this is taken. Croydon FC have scored again up at Playford. They're 3-1 up there as this free kick's taken now and popped into the middle. Cheska gets it. Forced out wide but still has possession. He'll get his cross in from that far side, but goodness me, what an end to the game. That's been a wayward cross, kind of sums the match up. It's finished nothing each year in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Disappointing conclusion to the game, but these are the two lowest scoring teams in the league, and I guess that's what has the potential to happen. I've been your host, David Grant. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here with you. Hope you've enjoyed it too. See you around the traps. I'm going to head off now and go and get myself a cup of tea and a scone in the club rooms. See you next week. Cheers.
I think you made it come. Good.
Very fun.
Fire on club?
Good.